interchangeable. It is because in a country there are always people. The others, there are always people. We think their sovereignty is more than the other. Why do we celebrate today? It is known to many that few members of United Democratic Party came out peacefully, demonstrating from Bambo to Westfield. They were agitating for a level ground field. This group of people were led by Noble Solo Sunday. They were all nobles in their quest for democratic change. My fellow countrymen and women, we are to celebrate them and praise them for their bravery deeds. Solo Sunday, Solo Kuruma, Ram Marong, and others will never be forgotten in the history of the Gambia. And more genuine Gambians are with us in spirit to continue this struggle. Ladies and gentlemen, the victims were right, and they will be ever remembered in the history of our motherland. We will continue to salute all the victims of 10th and 11th April student massacre, 14th and 16th April, and 9th May victims. We can proudly say, without you, the democratic change would not have happened. We give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Let's praise these people. Let's celebrate them. They deserve to be celebrated. The party leader and the executive, may you live long. Because when these people were arrested, you also came out with the executive to continue their mission. And the mission was accomplished. But we need more to do, ladies and gentlemen. My fellow countrymen and women, let us not give up in our struggle for a better Gambia. A Gambia where we will not be judged by our ethnic or origin or region, but our deeds. These had ever been manifested by all the victims who took part in the struggle. The freedom we are enjoying is not a gift, was a great sacrifice. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, I quote, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The time is always right to do what is right. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." Ladies and gentlemen, greatness can be bought. Greatness can be bought, but earned through a service. And they have earned it. They have done a service to this nation. So we are right to be here today. In conclusion, my comrades, let us be law-abiding and let us be non-violent. We can make it without violence. One can safely conclude that Solo and Co. believe in the principle of non-violence of Mahatma Gandhi. I want to thank you all on behalf of the great youth wing of United Democratic Party for gracing this occasion with us. Thank you. You are all formally welcome to the gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, I would like to call son of Solo Sunday, Mohammed, to speak on behalf of the family. Mohammed Sunday, you are welcome on stage.
Good afternoon, as if I am right. Good morning, because it's morning, and I must say I am very much honored to speak here today on behalf of my family and also on behalf of the Solo Sandeng Foundation. As a partner to this commemoration, we are pleased to receive such a great crowd in honoring the great sacrifices of the great Langmarongs and the great Solo Sandengs and the great Nogonjais and Fatu Kamaras, who might not be with us today here, probably because some of them still have grave illnesses that they are suffering from, and some of whom are not with us, but their families are here. And we recognize all of your presences, and we want to say thank you very much for being here, and celebrating or commemorating this day with us. In addition to that, on behalf of my family, I want to thank the executive of the United Party for coming together with us to make this day such a success. But I also want to say that this day has been set aside by my family and the Solo Sending Foundation since 2017, which was the inception of the Solo Sending Freedom work. And today, it has grown bigger and wider, and we expect it to grow more, because this call is no other call than a call of democracy, a call of honoring those gallant men and women who sacrificed in the face of brutality and murder their lives to see us today gather in this manner, in a way that we do not get dispersed and we do not get beaten. Let's all put our hands together, if necessary, for these gallant men and women. And I want to say, the Solo Sending Freedom work is a source of closure to my family and to all other families, because this is a day that we believe is a way of, kicking aside the kind of stigma that comes with having to have your family member stand against impunity, which, in some way, some people believe is not right. But seeing you today here, being in solidarity with all of us, gives me more courage and actually gives great closure to my family, because of what it means, to have people realize, your efforts and the efforts of all those that participated, in uprooting the roots of dictatorship in this country. And I also want to say that on behalf of my family, we see this day as a day of closure, a day of somber reflection on the day that we lost a breadwinner, and we want this day to be kept in remembrance of all of these people in the most genuine ways, so that we keep remembering them in genuine ways, and we do not do this overly, or we do not express these things in ways which it would not embrace the greater population of the Gambian people. So I would keep this short and thank all of you for being here. And I want to say that we are observing this day as a national day, not only as a day of a particular group, but I am sure by the indications that we see here that this day is a national day. It's not a day of one side, it's not a day of one group. All Gambians should make it verily look like an objective, a responsibility to come out and grace this day and make sure we remember these gallant men and women, because they put their lives on the lines to see that we get free, that there's no more dictatorship in this country. And whoever is enjoying this today should take this as a duty to be outside here and celebrate or commemorate this day. So I thank you all for being here and for being in solidarity with us. As a family, we are very much honored that we have people supporting us in this manner, and we want this to continue so that we continue celebrating the legacies of all these people in the most genuine ways. I thank you all for your presence here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohamed Sande. Badimolu, ko na fale nyame bimu lumbalati lungulemu mi along fonna mirol samban na badi ngul kan meli along ifintita jang pour ka nyim banko banko ya fansoto solo kuruma nyol solo sande nyol anim victime odol mel fana be lorin jang lafta badi ngul me understand solo la fata bari solo damata ko kono e niajen ka fo solo ko ka tararale bari ñi manke solo sande lungo dammati ñi mo gambie be la lungolati ñi mo lungolati mel yalla momo na tara ibatata ya jambele maralo kono ala dictatorship kono wala la lomu beti andu nale ñaato janjibe kafu bayo fana nala kafo molbe jamel mu victime wolti be konton na be jeeram ba tandele to fana nako nato lente bintata rajang so woto mbadi wol melbe siring suma mbokki wolofi tay bes la bes bo xamé ñun duñ ko musa faté sun tarik Gambia tay moy bes bo xamé solo ak xaritami ak ño xamé den taxaw pour gis démocratie mu dox Gambia fi jénon gaay télen door len tej len solo fofu la dé dafa am ño xamé comme Fatmata Jawara ñu ngi dunda deewuñ ba sona nañ so ñom tamit ñu ngi fatal ni bes bi moy victimes yi nekut solo rek nekut ñu gañu nekut ñu amé ñun yeb gamel la whether you know it or not we all suffered in the struggle so today is a day that we have to remember each and everybody who suffered whether mentally physically psychologically and all the calicalis we have to acknowledge them. Thank you. We may now call Kafu Bayo, the leader of the victim, to come and make a statement. Kafu, you're welcome. Bismillah. Nani jamafa? Na jamafa. Okay, amuta dum. Bayo sora.
Bon, assalamu alaikum Gambiarol. Mbal be konton na altonal control la. Mbena president ba konton na mimu araba paroti. Mbena victimol fanam be konton na itoni control la. Okay, mbena landa farsa ba mimu landa farsa ba di landa faso ni aje balaro fo la farsa mimbale mawole. Olom na pati olom na pati nyaton ko mimu Alhaji Hussein Mukunda Daboti. Mba konton na bere bete. Mba itani la Gambia no la ko kumosiata alinga nyo bunya ni bunya banta dorong ate beti ala alinga nyo bunya. Okay, sa imbe mi fula mole ndol victimol al salon ko ni ya je Gambia bi mo min diate ba fola ala ni victimol 14 April 16 April May 9 ndole Gambia bondi dinko kono kunu Gambia mo buka diamu ni be diamu hani ila musobe diwala bunko ne mo je ma million dorong isa je de parce que fo mo falal be kono fonte ma long moto fi mo ni aje soute ki do ke fara jumal le wobo 14 April 16 April May 9 ani na nyaru ka kendo mimu ala Hussein Daboti. Bon mbe mi fola ale ali nga nyo bunya parce que man ni ko le kuma kil nefo e ko ni man je ko saroto e jo min tero saroto o de nyanta otula jele oto nyanta victime bunya la le ala ni victime wala na bi mo min diate mo bebe fola Gambia ko min diar mi ba fola fende fola ala ni tol victime wol benna ko mo dan zan tumaro di amlal be siari wa salam
abaraka aliya kebal jele ñin kebal le struggle ke fo Gambia ya fansoto woto nalon sa fondin jawme be lorin jang bi ne jangi be fondin jawol siata oto fondin jawlu alla luwo fele kebal wol nyanta men kele yakele no boto je be patiola assistant administrative secretary Alhaji S Dabo commandila ay commandim fay mol kam bi ñol lot Alhaji S Dabo you welcome.
Ako sangka po kimani na kimobi. Bormoro ni nani karlo mina songan yuyon na. Gula ban nani wasu bali.
Assalamu alaikum. Badingolo men bentajang. Kabo victim sola chairman la Kafu Bayola anala molu. Kanabula Solo Sandem Foundation ani Solo Sandem Family Molu Kanabula United Democratic Party la party leader la ani UDP la executive Molu Kanabula Madam Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang me yalonko birinyun ko nyinketa ay lodla bata kitiola wato nyin kaje ko to nyaaye sabatindi bor alala la nyinoto o mannake mbalbe tendla mbal jayila alayina menke kanama be kanyum bengo nyinto ñine mo signa saba ñawti bari tol nga dad seru nella ñina mën na signa fula ñawti kañu juralo ñinke ñin juraro nka ke April 14 April 16 ani May 9 to yale kamba bari ngamira atambita walale bawo stroglo menketa ñun lungolu wallal ye strogro kumfa bari nga kalamda kabrin 1996 Gambia dingol be struggle che kanne kaje ko democracy and rule of law ay murna ñim bankun kan oto mol men be oke fo ñim molun nata yewol kumfa ngamira ñin juraro nimba che kan ngam mira ngaw be kalamutale an kamurana hakilo ñin konole Solo Sandeng anko wala mi Solo Sandeng andinga ñongolu menbe ko Lamarong menbe ko Ibrahima Solo Koroma menbe ko Ibrahima Cissé ñul molle mot men yalon ko itambita anin Lamin Manjang menu tambita ko ñin kola bar mol men yalon ko ebe koma alala kitiyoto ebe baluring hakilo bol fanan kanne ko wolle fana mo molde men yalon ko yaaje ko ñin ko ñin ketale wol bebe ko konole hanni tere manna jang bayla family natale mbale be tentula mbale jayila ni ku amel latale kan gambela ni ku yalemu bim bebe jam bebe ni be ku yarin anu bebe jura ce kan mbe duwa ce kan ko nyimmolu alama alay arjana kallan ke kere iye ntol menu fanan be jang alama Gambia banko lafta ay kenyamin na nannato fo ala swoti mandi Gambia sike bankuti dunia sike geko atemu santion to dunia nyin kono democracy struggle dawda ni ba cila ika nata wala kamma tumando alaben nato ba jarala ba timmandila mbal tentula mbal jayla alla na jang wassalamu ala baraka
Thank you very much, Alaji Esdabo Abaraka. Ladies and gentlemen, in our midst on the high table, we have a friend, is a person who is a global citizen of the world, in the name of Reed Brody. Reed Brody is a human rights activist, and he's called Human Rights Watch. Another name for him is called Dictator Hunter. Can you stand up, please? Maybe one day you will come to know him. So he's hunting dictators. So I know Gambia will not be an exception. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now have the singular honor to invite our former Vice President, Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang, who struggled for this country to be liberated, to come and make a statement to the occasion.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala barakatuh. Mbalbe kontonna mbe UDP la Secretary General Party Leader His Excellency Ousainou Darboe kontonna mbala executive hall be kontonna be funding girl kontonna be victims of April 14, 16 and May 9th be kontonna be parti dingol fanan kontonna be Gambia dingol be mi yalon ko ye nyotu nyim banko kan nyi sanji mo nyim fulo be kontonna be duwale fa ala siso jannatul firdaus la niaje bin lota nyim flago le katun May 14 and 16 kabrin solo sande nyol funtita imam funti pati kuola wala tinay mansari pati wala ifuntita Gambia leye mol mi yalon ko hakilo soto bi janyanta falale katu afata bankole afata demokrasi le andun laftawo demokrasi le londilanu Gambia banko kan andun hanimbi demokrasi mu kulati min yalon ko amanke fenti min yaro abe lorinne demokrasi ka tamale fo jannin demokrasi be tamala nyama Gambia dingol be ye fanje demokrasi kono e la nyanto fananje demokrasi kono nte Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang be lolale ye niyo di min nam fanam be niyo di la walale ñin lo ñanta jurala le du Gambian kol be la ñanta jurala ñi tata banku to mal dolle bi ñanta medayo di la le hannata ibe la kaburol kono ñanta medayo di le la le and coalition 2016 mi yalon kon telo mala chairmanoti wo coalition 16 ye mira le kunu ye mitino soto ye mira ka fuko ñanta ni mansakunda e kacha pour juralo ye tambi juralo fanana asike fenti mi yalon ko abe balulale minul yalon ko beleta e ñanta medayo dile lale minul yalon ko be baluring e ñanta medayo dile lale minul yalon ko batata ñin ko kono le e ñanta fenne la mi yalon ko tatale ila alfal ila dimbaye minul tu koma wol fana ñante to potolale fondin kewol niaje kebal be ñatu bi kal dandan ne doron bari bi altol le ñanta lola ale ñoo muta ale ñoo buña ale alfal buña ntela yamaro wato wolom ale alfal buña kata social media to ka foko ibe albe alfal kajafila albe alfal ku momin ko ku natal kono alba fula womanke siloti min mo siloti ale lo aliye doko ke aliye bunda konkon doko ye soto aliye doko ke aliyalla alfal nafa alfal tol fanam bebe o nafa la kono katu ni la dimban altolom tol la dibat muna digo min be min nafa la mo yallon ne bang mo malo woto laftale fondin kewol aliye fulla anin fayda soto aliye nendiro bula alsa lonko albota albe bota korda betol to mbe malla alfalleti nie ku soto be min fola inyanta mira lale ko mi yalon ko abe banku sambala nyatol ban abe fondin ko sambala nyato ba abe musol sambala nyato le ban alfal be min moyla ye wuli ye tewol city ya nyini ya diala bare nal yo nandiro ke na metal be fola alfal lalle de nun nal fota alfal al fota banko lalde woto mbeddu walale si maya ni jata kende nakumo alkana moy jusola nimbota jandoro aleta social media alsafo Fatoumata Tambajang bari temal naleti minul kan nen social media koy ko nan manke ni mankal nati mal bikilati
mama
o al mama al fañol ten nenna al bañol ten nenna al koto mañol ten nenna katu mal be binkilati mal al faleti walati nambukal la nendi rota andun ka boje fanante ba mamu kanyala walti nien nen wala kan nasiwo la fa woto mbal tentula mbal jalla mbendi ma kontonna Lord Mayor isi haketu imundi walti nyaawa bari nyante bo nyalale yela palaso fa mbedwala be Allahumma salli ala
Muhammad. Ladies and gentlemen, I think somebody is coming for Wolof. I think ninamu keba ya nafati. Keba kumata society ya keba kumata jele. oto ñi kebal mel yalo ye niela gambie o tilola waton tol fondin je jamal be je mantol je oto alne buña ibe kokuto na taraje so nalon ko bi ñollu mu lolti mi alon kana démocratie bambandilem manna ka UDP bambandi manna ka parti kilin sembento ya bar na ra gambie na la démocratie la bambandi andu solo findita ñin dalilol kan ana teri mañol andu aja farmata tamba jam fanam anin coalition alfal be wultaw men kan wala mu ñindi ko kaje ko gambie la démocratie bambang anin never again alim be afo never again never again woto aja farmata tamba jam banko fondin jolbe karafari fanamma kaje ko alien tete alien samba silo kan silo me alon démocratie be bamban na gambia abaraka no woreje ladies and gentlemen mben deputy party leader aji am seka mba fanan kuman la fanan se diamu surwa kan la pour mbadin surwa kan moy la fanan sa moy bi ñol lungo munama ala lo kanti janni o jannamina aji yamun daw fanan be janne aji yamun daw manke moti mi alo men nukunda gambe la struggle oto afanan be janne ane nogon jay fanan be janne mi alo victim lamu up to now she is struggling to get better treatment but alhamdulillah kata ko be ke kan ne kaje ko ñul be topoto la ñame be makoy no la ñame so woto mbe na deputy party leader fanan kumandila ayna kumandim fay mbadin kan surwa moy lalle pour bi ñol lu mendi bismillah
Kuluwa kunya talin kilin karam na sawante flol mani tambila nyaado na kuluwa kunya talin kilin karam iye fo ala si yam kuyma
bakele
solo sanden tanale na maron tanale
bakele be fida o kele nim be fida o kele inshallah aja you welcome us here. So we want them to also, we want to welcome them formally to the ground. The ground is our own ground. They are all welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to keep you here for so long. Now we have the singular honor to invite the party leader. At first he didn't want to make a statement here, but he's so much indebted if he doesn't make a statement here. So therefore he should, because we felt that today is a day for all the leaders. All the party leaders are invited to this occasion, whether formally or informal, because it's a day of Gambians. So United Democratic Party is part of Gambia. It's Gambian Day. So therefore, we invite the party leader to come. Yes, so Musa Sonko also is with us here, representing NRP, National Reconciliation Party. So, Honorable Mr. Lawyer Useni Dabo, you are welcome on stage.
Your Excellency, former Vice President Ajaratu Fatmata Tambajang, the Deputy Party Leader and Secretary General of the United Democratic Party, our host, the late Mayor of Kanfin Municipality, our friend, the dictator hunter, Mr. Rodney, we recognize your presence, and indeed we are gratified that you are with us today to celebrate and commemorate this very important event. The Deputy National President of the United Democratic Party, my fellow compatriots, today we started our march from Tipagaras to this site. We did so because on Thursday, 14th April 2016, Solo Sanden left the UDP Manjai Bureau through Tipagaras, where he was accompanied by a few people to join the rest of his colleagues at Bambo to go on the Freedom March. It was a march that was akin to that of Martin Luther King. And today, 14th April, Sunday, 14th April 2019, we are doing the same march to commemorate and celebrate Solo Sanden and others. And it's significant that 14th April 2019 happens to be Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday was the day that the Messiah, Jesus Christ, went on the great march to free the world from iniquities. That was the day that Jesus Christ marched, and he was subsequently arrested by a brutal regime in those days, subjected to a mock trial, and subsequently crucified. It was the same thing that Solo Sanden and his colleagues did. They came to this place, they were descended upon by a brutal regime, arrested. He was brutalized and he died. For us, he was on that day crucified for Gambia, and as a result of his crucifixion, Gambia got liberated. We cannot do any better than acknowledge the immense contribution and sacrifices that Solo Sanden, Fatmata Jawara, Fatou Camara, Nogo Njai, Kafubayo, Falan Sonko, Mamadou Ngom, Lam Marong, Ibrahima Janko Sise, and a host of others. We cannot forget, please, huh? We cannot really forget their sacrifices. The role of the participants on that day is long. but we cannot mention each and every one of them. On the 16th, there was the follow-up march by Alai Morisani, Kemi Senjamin, Lamin Diba, Femi Peters, and a host of others. 9th May, that was the Kalama Revolution, led by our gallant women who were prepared to go to jail, and in fact some of them were arrested and subjected to some mock trial. It is the cumulative contribution of all these people, including Solo Koroma, who traveled all the way from Sandu, Daslami Sandu, to come here. It was their cumulative efforts that led to the liberation of this country, and we are grateful to them. Well, I want to tell the Sandem family, the Sona family, that their son, their brother, their cousin has been in the forefront of this struggle. I have worked with Solo for more than 20 years, and I knew him to be a person of great humility. I knew him to be a person of great dedication. He was a person well focused with a sense of purpose. He has never betrayed anybody. It is often that people would betray him, but it is always the hallmark of an accomplished person that would never be deterred by betrayals. He always fought on and pushed on. Otherwise, the events of 14 April 2016, the arrestees would have been of a greater diversity, but it was only Solo and his UDP cohorts. Indeed, the event on that day was one embarked upon by Solo as a member of the United Democratic Party, pursuing a national agenda. And that national agenda having been pursued by him and the rest of his colleagues, leading to our liberation. I think that every Gambian should do it his own business to join that group in order to celebrate this day, in order to commemorate this day. But we cannot really sit back and hoping that people will come and celebrate Solo's victory or Solo's accomplishment together with his colleagues. We have to be in the forefront, and we will continue to be in the forefront of doing that. And we hope that in future, Gambians of all walks of life, Gambians of all religious faith, Gambians of all political persuasion will join us to celebrate this day, so that it
it's your mobile phone. Sorry.
For it to be a national day, but we will not, in expectation that people will treat us as a national matter, and then we fall back, and then we see it the day to pass away unnoticed, uncelebrated. United Democratic Party will be doing a great deal of disservice to Solo Sandem and the several other people who were in this struggle, the several other people who were subjected to torture. You saw Mudungam when he was being interviewed, when he's been interrogated, he was licking blood oozing from his body. You also look at television. Those sacrifices that they have done was for the nation, not for UDP. And we would expect that everyone would join in the celebration, just as Martin Luther King, although he was allegedly pursuing the cause for the black people of America, it was not for the black people of America, it was pursuit of justice. So was UDP doing. So we should all make it our business and not consider this as a UDP affair. We could come in our yellow collar to demonstrate our unflinching affiliation with Solo Sunday. That is what it's all about. Today, the youth leader has stated, and this has been my vision and my ambition, that we will have, or we should have, a National Matters Day. We must celebrate the sacrifices of the Hydra. We must celebrate the sacrifices of Kaniba Kanyi. We must remember Mr. Job and Mr. Cisse, the Gambian Americans who disappeared from the surface of the earth when they came here on Gambia on holidays. We must celebrate the sacrifices of several other people, including my own nephew, and I say my own nephew because he is very close, very friendly to my son, Ibrahima Janko Cisse. We must celebrate their sacrifices and have to assign a date to that. But we will also continue to celebrate 14th April rather, as the day that the great march to freedom, to the liberation of the Gambia, it was on this day that it was held. This evening, we will be having a lecture, and the theme of the lecture is upholding upholding the gains of democracy. And it is quite an appropriate theme because we have distilled a dictatorship and installed a democratic society. That is a great gain. How do you go about to uphold those gains? How do you go about to ensure that the gains of our democratic gains are not dissipated? I'm sure probably the speakers on today's event will give us the path that we should trod in order to ensure that those who sacrificed, those who were brutalized, those sons of ours who on the 10th and 11th of April, at their flowering age, when their lives were suddenly brought to a halt. Some of them are still in wheelchairs, unable to pursue the careers that they want to do. We must make sure that those people, they are suffering, the young ones who died at an early age, their death would not be in vain. And it is what will be told this evening that will give every Gambian an idea of what we should do. That is to say, I hope that we will be able to follow on their advice. Let me end by thanking all of you and to acknowledge with pride and immense happiness the presence of Aja Fatmata Tambajang. She is the daughter of a Kanyalen. But I'll tell you one thing. For more than 40 years, for more than 45 years or so, I have never seen her act like a daughter of a Kanyalen. That surprises me. Daughters of Kanyalen always behave like daughters of a Kanyalen. Maybe before it's just that we have the church service here, but otherwise we would have got the video do here. But I thank you all for your presence, and let us continue to pray for our brothers who have gone beyond this jurisdiction, who have translated into eternity. Let us continue to pray for them, and let their death be a lesson to us, and let their death be our agenda, that we must know why they died, and we should not in any way make their death to be futile. I see Usainu here, I see Elman, and all of them. we must make sure that they were orphaned at a very early age. Why? Why? And we should continue to search for that answer. And if we do so, we will definitely ensure that we will keep the agenda of these people alive. I thank you all.
Abaraka bake patilida albe patilida la kumomoyle kumala sutiya kama ay mobe tentu melbe maberi jang tandiko solona kafunyo mu molle timelale kata ko ke banko e kata ko ke patiye so an victime ol melbe jang kabo baby aysala foka futa kafu bayoma ay mobe tentu ay jeyi anin solo la family the foundation ka tandila ko mollel muti mel yalon e man fisiri walla e man tuje andung yalon na solo fata dalilo men kan andu be tenten na wala nobody jay content no di
sorry they asking you to mention the venue for today.
So I tend to roll futandi mol kam mel yalon bi I bodela bungol kono ka futa jan ka tandi ko nyimmu banko la quality bari ha UDP de ite tuno la koma ni solo sande ko be caring fo e tambi nyaato because ni moke woto solo la julol be tarlela kandum kulu ina tata nyame woto kamma bi nimmo moye moje e UDP le mun ko dum o tambita nyaato woto solo la kano anila badiya o kama wala o sabu bara amanke nyinti ko ndo dammal tam soloti bari mandin kol ko kanyanta bar dola tabam woto bi UDP manke moti mi along e solo la ko do yenta doyalaji no fanam botaje ay tenturo futandi bake memuna former vice president membe maberi jang ko musola mu me along abe gambia la ko dam malto kaje ko gambe ta nyaato bar jaxali kilina muta ko sanjita nan nim feng amaje kanyale ya manyala fombe may ko di la bar nalo church service le be jang non da be kanyale donkilo dol la le be sey nyola na mama nyola nalon kanyale ya diam menti mbadi wol mbal be tentula mbal jela men executive o konton na melbe be maberi jani na honorable lolu anim banko mobe ke la wato tinya ka mabe fejang pour kaje ko gambia la fan soto ta nyaato woto gambia nolu alimbe ya fokote nge never again power belongs to the people ando na menke je nyimuna democratic right leti ka assembly ka nyoka chandi ka tonya fo nyoyen kana nyo flindi fitino na bondinda maltema we must pursue for justice. Justice delay is justice denied. Mbalbe tendula mbaljela on behalf of the youth wing mbafulali ala baraka ali dankuma ularo men tutaje wala mu ularo men tutaje memorial lecture mbokela Metis Hotel opposite Maron supermarket. Yes, Metis Hotel. Is it Metis or Medicine? Okay. Medicine Hotel. So melafla munala wofanang na karana bal banko karana nal nawlel invite pour ka diamu démocratie la fannala but jannin kata nyaato modole daniro ke jang nse fidao ke kuluwa tannin killing na duwa na sabante flole mel banta mel yalon bitem fe jang se duwe fo alsa jam fake Amin. Alma ale yang fakir. Ya barko. So nobody jem bese wuli jannin ka janjan na national anthem la bankola kamforo ya julo. After the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oda Gambia.
Go ahead.
Let's run your time, please.
Time 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Hey.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2 years. Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in
la gente di la bancoca e da un ponente che un banco de paga fa bene quindi e poi la gente di la bancoca e fai tanto banco tu wala ayatun na tutto bani di alo bene UDP na ban guarda per il ponente da ban quel tanzania cuso de ponente porta bode di apro di banco de per quello la di mangia da bode la Orang tahu mau kerja apa dia nak kerja, anak tu ini betul. Kadang kerja sama-sama. Kalau kamu bangku bola, jangan kamu lelah. Kalau kadang kerja, ni melayan kerja, kita juga perlu lah coba sedikit mengajar. Dan dia aku, kalau kamu seperti tahan boleh, nama lagi hasil kelamin tambang. Dan bangku dia alam nama betul. Dan dia bangku kambi, betul yang Nise Kaleko, Nia Yamela Mansakulla, Amoto Hakarikilla Rankaradola, Namo Fawma, Asibadima, at the Bobble of the Bankoka. UDP with the Cocominto, the Tinko, the Santa Casa of the Banko Tivoli, Kajibanina Hokudu and Yanta to the okay. Pao, Nimbo Tabu Mala. Mereka kalau dia lalu kata bantati, asyik penemperia kulit pelihara, kulit dia tujuh jetang, dia aja bila barang lokal tu dia bangkok kacian. Nama sama-sama tu, dan kerajaan tu orang baru kan dia bangkok tu lama berperi. Ya kau, kami bangkok tu lama berperi. Alhamdulillah tu kalau bangkok presiden, dia sampai India lah kalau bercawan. Asik banget dia bangkot sama-sama. Kadang semua itu dalam kekerasan begitu, ayat itu ada yang tak untuk melakukan ini. Tapi, apa yang saya ucapkan aku, amas hati saya seperti hati ini yang boleh kita bangkot sebagai kantor banyak aku. Tidak ada hati saya seperti apa? Ada kita mesti masuk kantor saya. Kadang bangkot petang, kadang bangkot siang, kadang bangkot alpang. Aku tanya bangkot kanjati. Bagaimana yang kami itu kepada India orang itu tertahu. Orang yang tinggal bekerja bangkot kerja. Mungkin kirim mana? Atau apa? Ada banyak pertiala. Ada bangkot siang kita jodoh. Ada mana? Mana yang goyangnya lepas kapal saya ada presiden. Bagaimana proses saya? Jadi mereka itu orang itu apa? Albert kita lalu. Kalian lakukan semua. Aliás, a United Democratic Party UDP, yung election of the 2016, yeah, you will have to get that program straight. Now, we have come from ako, I'll not look at it. Fante Moni Alan Titi, Fata Balistana, Congress, President Barbola. The go at the Colombo Battle of Bali, the Carre, Linden the Candela Pana, the Standing Comala, the Country, Pandora, the State of Tema, the Fathers in a good to Anyama. The Nicola, Community, coming from the Báwo la banko president Sall hakili tala ale banko ko ko nyaamu ka bedondi bona manto ka banko siyo tu nyola o banko o president ne mu ya gamati aban jara bu ya tu gadde banko ka ko de la ko president manto siyo tu ata la ban nola ko ya na ni president siyo nuka ko ya la ko tembe se ba mun bere tu ka bara tu la ban nola ko ko male ni pili e plati tema Rea tahu ni ada pertama, semua ni penyalah berdosa doa. Ya zaman jumpa aku kudekat penyalah penata kan. Kudekat penyalah penyalah, mereka penyalah ni. Ni kau baca kudekat lagi, kerana jadi aku kudekat apa sahaja. Ni untuk tahu si banyak. Ni mereka ada kudekat kudekat penyalah kadang kudekat. Aku ni salah dari luka. Betul? Dan ni itu orang itu kau. Ay ni tewere ba sulati ko ba gambia ban ko melu ala ngata ala di tilay ala man fal pribe la okay da ko amata ko saay be ni temo be mutte tala ga ko tala ko matu be ni ko ko matula wala ba ti sina ko di to ay na ko di ka ni ban ko le ka ja ba ko ni ko ba ni ko ta ko la to sa do ko la ada tahu pada mula sebelah mula disebut itulah. Unda orang yang pun ini baru dia mula buat. Sekarang ini kita mengambil bangkit mula orang ini terko. Ganda tu lalu. Ini kalau ni lekat tinggi. Iko ganda bangkit kabinda presiden sudah selesai. Salah kaya baca yang seperti. Mesti tanpa lekat primary sifat balaya jadi teman mawon. Itu selagi takut kerja mimba selaku. Sambutan sebagai selaku ini tujuh di barang lajang. Kabel jualan itu terjadi dulu itu terjadi jualan itu terjadi. When itu gambar takut kasus berolak poli. Mobil yang berada di kelautan sisi dan tempat takut kasus itu lepas itu sudah kerana kami kok. Ada telah kumpulan boleh bakal yang tidak sudah tahu ini. Toko mimba kelautan sisi dan tempat takut kanjang. Berdua aja ini. Ada mana kasih, apa yang mandi kola pedagang, mandi kola konsumo, mandi kola ni melaku kola konsumo malam semua. Bahawa juga mandi kola konsumo konsumo. Bahawa kan, kita mandi ramai kola bala, atau apa yang mandi kola konsumo. Bahawa juga mandi kola, ada kau pada apa kola lagu tema, mandi kola kiri kita kola kerja. Lalu tadi saya bangun mulai itu kok. Itu kok. Aku sila terjual kiri sudah jual bangkok kerja. Mendukung sudah jual bangkok kerja. Jualan ni mendukung ni jualan ni fulan ni menjaga ni balakor. Jangan kerja kulit kerja. Jangan kerja sukujoy. Jangan kerja pada ni pada. Untuk orang jadi bodoh tidak kata lagi dunia aku follow. Malu ayah bila interest lepas lepas bangkok semua bodoh, ayah abang abang ni bangkok malu lah. Baru lepas lepas bangkok berlalu saja. Setelah problem itu sebenarnya dunia tu bodoh lah kan bodoh aja lah dunia tu lah lah. Alkalah Allah berkata, ala kuncinya mereka, ayat bangkok semua bodoh, sampai kertas bodoh. Kalau kita lepas bangkok boleh begitu kok. Bukan, Allah kasih kesujuan. Allah jadi baiklah. Anda malam ini, Allah kasih baiklah itu menjadi seperti UDP. Ya Allah jangan salah bukti. Bisa kok Allah jadi menentang kota Ariad. Allah jadi menjual alasan. Sabar bukan terselai di sana. Dan mereka berganti. Kali ini bisa berlalu larang. Yang masih kembali lagi bukan hari tak boleh banyak apa. Ajar lepas kepala itu harus berkata. Mana saja salah lepas. Alas ini baca salah. Ini betul. na ga daga sila ta ga ban ko ku so na ta tunda ba ko yi aka mu so sirri aka ba ko ku so ne ko al prejo ba baraka mari min tala musu ko ba ta ba ko kanta min ba sa ko ni ta ko ke ba baraka bebe ko so ko wulula ba ko tiri to mi al ko tiri ko al ala to la dela ko al ko tiri la ko la wa tu mo ba ko na sala sama ni le ko ba baraka to al ko to ya ko balla ko كان مدوف على الكون بصير على الفجر على الفجر على كلام ده في الطالب الطاقي بيقول لك ان الدنيا كلها الدنيا دي سيدة الدنيا كلها بكافيه صابن كاف وده تجابي تبغى تقول تقول باين ولا لا يا جماعة تقول تقول باين ولا لا الدنيا دي من جاب بندر بلاي أبندر Kembali ini kalau balik biasa kaya berbodoh, kalau final lah ini tidak berbodoh. Toya, jangan berubah begini kalau, ini kalau final lah, ini beli mana dia? Gaya apa? Ada tu, gaya apa dia? Ini kalau final lah, kalau begini tidak begini lagi. Itu kita baru akan berani banyak alat, kurang aku banyak. Adalah zaman manusia. Ayo kita kemudian kemudian apa? Ulang turah yang ulang turah, bukan berbuat apa? Abu ulang aja berdoa. Imam turah tak, Abu ulang aja berdoa. Perlu diterima dua. Jangan tahu Tuhan. Ada aku mungkin banyak kita berdoa. Umat tidak berdoa. Ada mau pulang. Ada di rumah boleh yang haji. Di rumah boleh yang haji. Untuk yang boleh. Ini mana? UDP satu subjek. Ini aja memang berhukum dah. Pergi jauh. Pergi bagaimana pembukaan UDP lawan. Boleh saya tutup di bawah. Ya boleh tutup UDP lagi. Ya boleh tutup UDP lagi. Ada banyak penjual. Itu sudah cari bangunan seperti. Jadi begitu bila kudeta. Jadi di presiden Allah. Ada mayor UDP. Mudah kebiasa. Ada daun sepeda. Mudah insya Allah. Ada betul. Ya Allah. There is no time limit in the Gambia. There is no time limit throughout the world. Ni mo kama le batam ni batam ni mo so dia ko. Muna tina ya jembe bedo na ekwa ti ba ko jam ko ekwa. Ndo bedo ekwa ko tam. Mo suma men wala mi ko takka na ko tan wala mi ko alla mo. Mo suma men ko ko tan wala mi ko. Ekwas nuaje ko tam minutes ila tam wanda ekwas bangol tan no woro imbagu tan no woro ni gande ko kono adin banda bangu be be mena ko West Africa je wala be ekwas lo ko ina de ko nuaje tam minutes ila tam wanda tu tam ni mo brandi ko kude taka ke tam aka ja Africa ko men dawda ni dan je tu tam ya ke to ya set dawda duko handa de ko ke nyawne ndi tu tam yo ke to ya set dawda sai na ga ko Africa kude taka ja je bakele kude ta sok ti dawa mo sok ti wor mo ka paje so sai tu tam nyanta wala kala ni ma de tu tam ko handa de ko ko ke la banko mo de ne set dawda sai men jande de ekwas ko banko tan ni wora jande de ekwas ko banko tan ni sabo de sonde ko tu tam yo ka nyanta jila ite na lo ite ko tuta hatta be gande be na nyo kan tuta ite man ta sonno sai de mari mo mo si farki won nyanta jilo ko ite mari mo di ko jari ni ko ite tan ko mo le kam mo le ko ite tan ko mo le kam mo le ko ndebe ba ko le man ba ko 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 mo te ke non ite ni yes ke sambo de to ni yes ke sai ba ko tuta mi ko yo do set down ite ko de set down Kalau aku sen tahu dia sen tahu. Sen tahu mana lo? Sen tahu is going to start. Sen tahu is going to start 2012, 2016. Sen tahu is going to start. Start. Ada kau yang punya apa? Bangku aku yang kena bangku. Imam bangku semua. Isbeda ya pun boleh ko. Mambo ko kena ia disai. man sa cewo ni de do kula ina mo nyaato ni man nyambe kalo mo le ka sione ni man ne kam so de mo jola am so de bulle ni jola am so de mo su am so de bulle su wande man ko ni jola do la ka fu yo ja kewre ni banko mar de ta tiye mo na tra man sumo mo na ba tle de ndalo je bablu man ko ta ko ci da akama ni ko men no man ni ka sumo de ba no men man ka sumo man da no ka do ja ndero ko se la ko tam man ko ko nak do ma yela na ma suwa ondare o ma yela na ma jora an ondare dan bare mo sore ko jolay o do ma da bari wodi mo suwa mo so bare ko ko suwa to o do ma da bari wodi so mo ba na da jola ne wala be suwa ne be ban ne ka ne wala be planet mo de nya jal se ko ma ko man ni ka tin tan sunga ke kin ne ba o wala ka al te tuwa mo ja sai mu mo le ba fu ne ba fu ya ba ya gan ta ke ma le man ko da ni mon kulo par ko me de ma de yo sai da be te mo ne ko le fole be na ka al sidina ba ya ki te fara sida ala ko ne ga ni ko mo de ba ko ko ku ten da ta ni be ba so la de ku ten da wo so do do san wo ku furu jamwe wo mu ku furu ku ten da wo le so ri tan mo da man ta asoran man da nu kunna ka ko don ko ha ya ba wo ten da ni ke den Amida boy, ni aje be ko frade. Ni aje be ko de frade. Ni sa ko 2096. Ngona do ko na ni 1996. Aban ke ko ko man ko 1996 do ko. Ni president electoral in 1996 up to now. There is no presidential election in this country. Ndo ko na election ka. Alon ni da ka right 1 month I will be absent for 1 month without you. Yangwe, ni aje mo de ko no bang Gambia ka da de sama mo. Yang dah sandar itu kada perasaan. Itu kada perasaan. Pada orang berikan dia kana, illa mau ini kamu bersihkan. Illa ni orang kerja dia perasaan itu bagi illa mau kamu bersihkan. Aman jangan tu, kuman jangan dia bola. Kalau kamu kerja kalau presiden ni sini, ni kamu ada yang kau kerja kalau presiden boleh tadi sebulan tanpa. Presiden berjalan ni aku dah jadi tak tahu. Pakistan mau jadi begitu. Pakistan mau jadi 150 million in Pakistan. 150 million in Pakistan. President of the president of India, very simple. But the majority of them are in Muslim. Because Munazila, President of the Catholic President of the Catholic fighting zone. Say what about the President, even what the Rebbe fighting zone for Ali Luata, William Ajes, Yante Bayer. What are the money who was in the Catholic what the Catholic President? Tidak boleh janggal, awak dia boleh tidak murah kalau murah kok. Nak konsekuensi bangko ni kena dia masa. Alfero ke nak tu kuda nak cakap lalu, nak dia masa. Kita kerja aku posisional. Wah, aku mana baik tu baik tu ni dia jam boleh baik. Kita kalau tu APRC itu dulu macam, ada yang dia nak dia masa baik. Ada yang dia masa bulan sebentar. Ya baik. Tahu dah bah APRC ni menyari dia. Ada yang mereka anda, ada yang dalam bangku mode. Ko, ala bangku mode dia mula faham, yang dia mula faham jadi. Kita kerja aku posisional. Ya baik. Saya ini akan promosi video ko, ala kata apa? Promosi video kita ini mula. We form the majority, ini majority form. Dah luar sama dong. Ya baik. Dah luar sama nambalanta. Kalau kita kalau di vote, betul kalau kita mendekat orang. Berilah dia kuat pada negara kami untuk suruh sanggoti. Alkan aku jangan usen dah bang Ali. Nimmo mau usen dah boleh jual jual lo. Mau bukan pulang mau jual lo. Nimmo mau nimmo jual jual lo. Kita nak nak untuk nak. Jangan usen dah boleh jual. Nimmo mau nimmo jual lo. Kita akan dah kita akan abang Ali. 1996 jauh dia tinggi 45 and 1996. Itu waktu usen dah bo. Who fought for that notorious evil region in this country? Why do you people are saying usen dah boleh? That is blatant lie and rubbish. This is a blatant lie and this is a mutual. Usenda is the only right party who can send the independent people. National Organizing Secretary Lamin Namundeba. National Organizing Secretary Lamin Sifre. Lamin Sifre. Secretary Mesa. Barriolu Magan Lalako Leozen of Rosansai Anala Delegation of Molo. For the Barriolu Magan Lalako Lea Usen Mukuna Daro. Barriolu Kuzamadimbe Napalele Kuzatana and Kuzamunda Mulia. Allah Barakan. Malaysia tahu berangkat. Ada hal kunjungan. Pemanding. Masaknya baru laporan berkumara. Ada bagian sekedar berbadan dan ada dua juga berjalan pemanding. Kamu jangan tahu dengan siapa. Tadi mana? Anak lupa. Lalu saya berjawab. Ada lagi orang saya. Ada kawan-kawan kan. Ada orang kumpulkan. Ada boleh bisa berbicara. Ada yang nak. Semua berani berjalan jalan boleh ya. Ada baru. Nageba. لو كان داخل الخطب ولا حلال ولا أما يوسف يسلا أنا بعد على بعد لا لا والله يبغى لا يسوي ده على بعد لا يعني تعالوا ولا دون كان إمام فرسه هي البم على لا ولا شيء كم ولا يا جنة أنا ما سيدي هذيك نقول سبب سنين ما صار أكمل دول ما يمرون جيل جهرمنا سدان نسيدي لا لا ما يصير لا ولا لا أكمل دول ما يمرون جيل جهرمنا سدان نسيدي المسيدي فاجا جنب لا بقول منا أكيد لا تعب بقول لا أقول فرصة رأيت الحقول لا بقى بونجا لا ونجار ماذا كيف جاوني بقول حال أرولا ما جاب بقول جه أما بقول كولا وايفا لا فادا يدارجنا أنا بكلاي لا يوصل داخل بقول حلال ولا أنا البادية ولا البادية يودي كبار البادية يودي كبار البادية أبدا يودي كبار البادية أبدا يا جماعة كنا بسيطة هذه سيئة ولا نسوق الجر نسوق الجر وما كان يفعل سكنا فلاكنا إذا سافر اليوم إما فادي ولا نسوق سلو تجدين إما في المقلب سلو تجدين سلو تجدين أنا كنت أقول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين amna wax kaddu bi wax léegi tey di wax ne dafa wër réew ni ci ngañ soté waaye su ma ko bireen ci ngañ soté yi nga yow daaj ko ci la ngam ci da ngay wax yo jamé ne ko banta bu yi bonne ko borom ci ko moo xam lu ndax xam na ko billahi du dogo waaye du balata foti koy ko ki nganya dafa fekk sa gannaaw yàpp ay sa gannaaw si yàpp ne yaa ngi nganya gannaaw bu yàpp loolu sa gannaaw waxu ñu deere ak wax ñu la dee diga ni nganya ne xam nga ko ani nga dara ya fa nga janga bay ko ñoo ñati salaam alaykum say dana jane say afa usene tol yuri bi sa suri bi yes di waxkat di waxaat nañ ne may wax ñaaya dem daa ko feneen tam ne di Ousseynou Dabo la te Ousseynou Dabo koy génn ci foofu te Ousseynou Dabo koy te Ousseynou Dabo may nekk Ayatin na pinto kami. Di alam ko na UDP na bang, wala na pag-kulit na bang, meron bang sa kanya kung sa kulit, pagkabot na tiyak na yung bangko na yun, pero ko lagi magyanda mo na pala. Walang sa mga kung talapag na hanggang ko, ang ating hindi ko kabangko mo tama-tama. Kahit ang bangko mo na, tingnan pa mo na sila, ikaw ay kabangko siyang, yung meron yung policy, kita yo creo que la cosa se queda mundial. Gambia ko, dal momento che di tafer goli, nana la doha sul plano tamman. Dar bangko pe alon na mana betul. Gambia bangko kambi. Mo de kerundang, ni se teleko. Dia namela mansa kulla, amo ko la kartilla la karadola. Na mo pawma, asibadimma, adu bedele la bangko ka. UDP memperkomenko, dan kita ko, dan sampai kerja dalam tangko dua ni, kalau janji dah kita boleh janji boleh okey. Tahu, ni kamu di mana? Mereka kalau ni alam tu kata berkati, asyik penemperia pun berpilih kulit dia tu juga ya jadi lebaran aku tu dia bangko kerja. Nama sama tu. Demokrat orang baru kami bangko tu lama berperi. Waktu kami bangko tu lama berperi. Alhamdulillah kalau bangko presiden, dia sampai India la kau berkawasan. Asyik dia bangko sama-sama. Kerana semua itu dilakukan oleh pemerintah. Ayat itu akhirnya untuk melayani. Tapi apa yang sedang? Misalnya ko, amas hati na sudah tinggi. Hati na tinggi alam boleh kita buat tangguh terhadap kantor banyak ko. Tidak ada hati na sudah boleh pare. Atau kita boleh masuk kantor jauh. Kadang tangguh petang, kadang kecil neng, kadang kecil albar neng. Aku tanya tangguh terjadi. Bagaimana yang kami itu kepada tinggi orang itu terbaru. Kalau mau menjual beberapa tangguh kerja. Mungkin kirim mana? Atau apa? Ada banyak persiapan, ada tangkosian kita jodoh, ada mana, yang goyang lepas kapal saya, ada presiden, bukan orang presiden. Jadi beberapa orang lagi berapa? Albert kita lalu, kalian lah kapal semua, kalian dari United Democrat Party UDP, yang election kita dah 2016, ya jadilah bagi program mereka. Kalau dia program sih, untuk aku alhamdulillah itu. Oleh asalkan mulia alam tinggi, pada balik tanah, program kerja bukan kerja masalah. Itu adalah kerja kalau di berbagai negara baru, negara minum bertambah lapang, kita di Komala, kita di Bandara di Ibu Kota, kita di Selabu Kota Anyama. Jadi sebenarnya, kalau masalahnya ni. Kami dapat bangkit sebelum itu. Bahawa ada bangkit presiden saya hati kala ada bangkit presiden yang kata lagi, Tuan Menteri bangkit siapa tu jualah, bangkit presiden yang mulai jadi, apa yang dia tu kerja bangkit kampung. Lalu presiden Menteri siapa? Ada lapan orang. Semua orang presiden siapa? Semua orang presiden siapa? Berada pada lapan orang untuk komanya. Ini pilih equasi tema. Mereka tahu ni ada tema. Semua ini punya lebih satu orang. Ya, jangan jumpa buku company yang ternyata. Kita ada tema itu saja. Mereka ada tema itu. Ini kita ada kita salah juga. Jadi aku tidak ada itu. Ini untuk taruh si banyak. Ini mereka ada kita berpikir sampai saya kadang kuat. Aku mau salah dari luka. Betul? Kami lebih tinggal di buku, ayat ini orang masih sudah. kutuba Gambia banko melu alingate alabi kilai alingan saltibe na okay kami ko amunda ko chalo melu teremo me mute kala na kutuba kala ko mati devi ko ko matula wala mutta tinsi na pundi dote ala ko duka no banko mole kaja bawo devi ko bang ne ko tasu kan la to sanu ko jande ado tan ka ko la so dia la to do tela onda odi jara ko ni ga do dia wala ko sekali ni tambi gande banko mo la wala ni ko gande tu wala ya salo ni ka tinto ko gande banko kabri na presa sude sude na salo ka ra ba ja hoti mo sinta pale ka primary school fa bala ya ja ko man no woni mo ko sala ko banko ka ja min ba sala ko sangi tan sama ko sala ka ni tutu de barawo la jang nta bele ka de di wala ko to jang de sulu ko to jara lo tuwa ko to janale wonno to gande banko ka to ko la poli modi ya no gore travel si da da banko ka jelo la banko ko ya kara na bi ko atete la ko ka ko la banal ya tiya ya ba ko ina to ko nimbe travel si da da banko kanjang ko ya ja tele ada manda kasi apa ko mandi ko le ko jang mandi ko le kan sobo mandi ko le ni ya ko ko ka di mala sawara ba ni ko mandi ko mandi ko ka di mala ba ya ba nto ma dira bare ko bala atala bi aba ya ti mandi kala mai sobo ba ni ko ma ko lo adu ko ko da ma fa lo wa ko tinna mandi ko le tori ni ko ka ja ya ni ka di so ron ba ko le ni ko Ntoko, abi sila ka jola kiri kiri sudah jola bangun kerja, mendingkoni